Hello to the family. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to the beautiful families and to this family that we together have created. And our family is growing. So I want to welcome the new families into the family and say hello. I'm so excited, you guys, for this live. Although I went live a few days ago, you guys, I missed you. Okay. And I missed doing this. And although I was really tired at the beginning of summer, I felt really exhausted and really sort of low on energy and really affected by the collective energy as well. And the ascension that's been going on. Yes, it started. We'll talk a little bit about this today. I feel great now because you know why? Because I feed off and you feed off I feed off your energy and you feed off each other's energy. And because we're high vibrational creatures and we're high vibrational beings, especially all of us that have gathered in this community and have met through this channel, through this platform, we're here for each other. So let's embrace our new femmies, our new family members. I hope everyone's doing well. We will be doing, I'll be doing lightning tarot readings towards the end of the live, one question readings. I'm going to post the rules before we start, just as a reminder or refresher, or for the new members, just to see how that works. I just wanted to see how everyone's doing, how everyone is feeling. I'm feeling pumped for this, I was going to say for this reading, but for this live. And today we have a new moon in Leo. And a few days ago, I was on holiday, so I'm really sorry I didn't post anything about it. We did have the Lionsgate portal. And this one was especially powerful, and next year's is going to be even more powerful because of everything that's going on right now. And it's not what's going on in the world. What is going on in the world right now? We have earthquakes. We have volcanoes erupting. The volcano Etna in Italy. And Sicily is wide awake, and it's erupting again. It has been for like every so often she does, but this time I feel it's going to get a little bit more wild, a little bit more eruptive, if you will. And then we have the fires. We had fires in Greece. We have the fires in Hawaii. There's just so much going on in the world, but regardless of conspiracy theories and what you may hear or read out in the wild world of the internet, I just want to say, we don't judge here. Everyone believes what they believe, but I can tell you the part of what's going on right now, which is what we're feeling and what we're seeing, is the bubbling up of this energy, because we are entering the new earth, and I've spoken about it. You've heard about it, not just from me, but from a lot of other sources, a lot of other spiritual leaders, teachers, psychics, mediums, light workers out there. So what the earth is doing is the earth is reacting, if you will, with what's going on with this collective energy. So this new moon in Leo is a great opportunity because, as you know, a new moon means that a new chapter begins, like a new chapter is opening up. And the cycle of the moon, 28 days. So you have 28 days basically to you set your intentions now, but within those 28 days, you can actually manifest or materialize whatever it is that you really believe in, you really want to create and manifest, and really sort of embrace as well. At the same time, with the new moon, it's all about purging as well. It's not just about setting intentions for the future or for the near future, but it's also purging, letting go, releasing anything that is anchoring you down, anything that is just blocking you from moving forward, from entering a new space. It's just like spring cleaning. It's just like, when you go through this mood of spring cleaning, because spring cleaning is not necessarily, we don't necessarily do it in spring. We do it whenever we feel that we need to clean up and make room. And why do we feel that we want to do that? It's because we want to make room for something new, or just because we want to minimize minimize the materials and the things that we have around us. It's just the same thing. So new moons are basically a spring cleaning. So you clean up your space, your energetic space, your life, to make room for something new. Before I go on, I'm just going to check with the chat and say hello. How is everyone? Thank you very much. My valuable and beloved mods are here as always. We have Gabby, also known as Sarah Bay from Paris, and Isa in the house. They are so invaluable. So just a shout out to them, give them and show them some love, everyone, because they do a lot of work, not just during the lives, but behind the scenes as well. There she is, Isa, as well. Beautiful Christina's in the house. I'm excited. You guys are excited. Hello to the family, to TJ, Orchid, Fran's in the house. Dana from New Zealand. What time is it over there? It's really early, right? You're having your cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and you're with us. I'm so excited. Ronnie's in the house too. Stella, hello everyone. I missed you. So excited to see you. Right. And the new moon in Leo. Are you feeling it, you guys? Hello, my Aqua Scorpio twin. Hello. So it's been a little bit, although I feel rejuvenated, let me just say, because I've been feeling, so my dreams have been wild lately. I did post a video, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. As you know, I'm losing track of time. We all are, because time right now is sort of merging. It's merging, it's becoming one. It's not linear anymore. We are seeing it, we're experiencing, we are feeling it. But I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Anyways, on Instagram, I posted it, and I posted it here on YouTube as a short video as well, where I talk about the fifth dimension. And I'm asking you guys about whether you're having some of these very prevalent symptoms, such as weird sleeping habits, weird eating habits, generally feeling all over the place, feeling anxiety 1 minute and very, very excited and very enthusiastic and very energetic the other minute. It's just all over the place. I can tell you I haven't been sleeping. I haven't slept well in a very long time. It is challenging for me because I do need that rest. That's the time where my body rests and, I just regenerate basically. So, but I've been getting a lot through my dreams lately. I've been seeing some of you or some of the people that I've collaborated with in the past in my dreams. I have reached out to them. I have shared with them some of the messages that came through that were very appreciative, and it did resonate with them. So if I reach out to you guys in the next few days, it means that I connected with your energy and I've got some kind of message to share with you. And we will look into that. We will do a collective reading as well a little bit later. But just generally, it is quite challenging. Now, this new moon, it is in Leo. But the thing is, it's not just the moon that's in Leo. We also have the sun in Leo. And what happens is that this moon, because it's right behind the sun, it's called a dark moon. Okay. It's not as doom and gloomy as it sounds, but it is extremely powerful. And the effects of this new cycle are going to be extremely, extremely powerful. That's why it's important to set intentions. As I said, do your spring cleaning, even if it includes people in your life. Every new moon, it means you have to do like a mini review and say, okay, this is where I am now. This is where I want to be in a month, in 2 months, in 6 months. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You set your intentions regardless when you want or for how long you are setting them. Okay, those intentions. But also think about the people around you. And I don't mean your immediate family and the people that you love, but I'm talking about the people that you interact with. How do you feel connected with them? Do you feel that they are more of a burden, if you like, if you will? Meaning like an energetic burden, that they're not, adding anything positive into your life, but mostly you are the one that, have to put in a lot of energy and a lot of time and a lot of attention into that person or into that relationship, friendship, whatever it is. All right. So these things are things that you need to start working on. You need, as we are sending into the new earth, you've been feeling it, because if you're following this channel, if you are part of this family or family, right, that means you were called here. That means that everything that we've been saying, everything that I've been sharing with you resonates with you. You've been feeling it. You've been seeing it. You're psychic. You're intuitive. You may feel that you're not psychic. As I've said plenty of times, everyone is psychic. Everyone's intuitive. It's just that sometimes people choose not to listen or to pay attention to that. And it's also you've got to exercise that muscle, that third eye, right? You've got to work with it in order for you to tune in and sync with it and to start understanding what's coming through. So we're all here together for a reason. You found this channel, you found me for a reason. Now, regarding the new moon in Leo, this is about what you should be doing today in the next couple of days is start questioning old habits. Okay. Leo rules the heart as well. And also because we have a sun moon square in Uranus, this means that we have to question old habits in order for us to innovate ourselves and move forward in a transformative way. This is what the month of August, today, the rest of the month is all about. This is what we're all called to do. Some are ready and prepared and have been for a while. Some are just about getting ready, and others are just getting into it. Doesn't matter. Okay. It matters that you start now. You've got to catch up in a sense, because the next few months, especially next year, and I've shared with you what's going to be happening next year, especially from March onwards, March 2024. If you're not ready, it's going to be tough. You're going to be left behind. And I'm talking on a consciousness level. I'm talking on a vibrational level. I'm talking on a spiritual level. So it's all about reevaluating your belief as well with this new moon. It's about realizing where your heart is. Where does your heart belong? And I don't mean it belongs to your husband, to your partner, to your dog, to your child. That's not what I mean. I mean, where do you truly, at the deepest core of yourself, your heart chakra, Where do you belong? That's very important for you to have this conversation and do this introspective work in order for you to understand where you are. Because by understanding where you are now, it's easier for you to see what the next steps are and what work has to be done for you to reach a higher level of consciousness. I hope I'm not losing you. I hope you're all with me. If you've got questions, please drop a Q. With your question, I'll get to it in a minute. So we will find ourselves, especially with this new moon in Leo, adjusting to changes, adapting. We may feel that at times we may feel that we are in unfamiliar territories, and we're heading to uncharted territories, but nothing scary. It sounds scary because we're human beings, because we're so used to this human experience on the earth plane. And of course, we are ego-led, we're ego-based. We are led by ego, by emotions, by experience, by learned behaviors too. But we have to realize that those things are what are holding us behind. Have you noticed how many people around you, around us, are suffering from depression? Even if you look at the statistics and the studies, it's an all-time high right now. And you would think that in the year 2023, when we've got technology to connect everyone, when you've got freedom of speech, democracy in most countries, okay? Some countries, unfortunately, may be under a dictatorship or might be under a different regime. But in the Western world, it's about democracy, free speech, freedom. We have social media where we can express ourselves. So why are so many people suffering from depression? You may add, it's because inflation rates are so high, life's so expensive, day-to-day life is extremely challenging. It's stressful. I agree with you. I'm with you. But again, we are stressed. This is connected. Our stress, our depression, you may think it is connected to material things. So we get stressed out. We get depressed because we are trying to build or to create things that are reliant to material things. But we are higher beings. We are spiritual beings. Yes, we have a body, we have muscles, bones. We are born. At some point, our body dies, our physical existence dies, but we don't. So why do we rely so much on material things? Why do we rely so much on, also, why are we so affected and influenced by what other people think of us, or how they judge us, how they experience us, the experience that we create for them when we meet them for the first time, or when we meet them in a social environment or in any kind of situation. So it's a lot, but now we're starting to realize, and I want you to start realizing that this depression that we're all feeling it, okay? We're all feeling depressed. We're all feeling stressed out. We're all feeling like, we are at our wits' end, pretty much. Sometimes we can't even pinpoint why. We can't pinpoint why we're going through what we're going through, why we're feeling this way. Why do we feel so disconnected from our environment, from our peers, from our work, even from our family sometimes. Why is it? Why are we so looking so much inwards that we're seeing the darkness that, in a sense, it's our environment that has created and that has made us, in a sense, absorb it in? Why is it? And why now? Why is now so many people feeling, experiencing, and going through the same thing or similar thing? If you talk to people, regardless where they live, how old they are, what they do for a living, what's in their bank account, whether whether they had a happy childhood or a traumatic childhood, they will tell you the same things. They will give you the same symptoms, because we're all feeling that what we've created or where we are right now is not really real. It's not for us. This is not where we belong. We don't belong in this material, very greedy, ego-based, dark place that we're in. And yes, you might add that it might be self-made. In a sense, yes. But why? What led us there? Why are we unhappier than our ancestors? And when I mean ancestors, I mean ancient ancestors. Why? Think about these things. And this new moon in Leo is going to make us seek for those answers, to understand, go deep. We have the Lionsgate portal. Pluto is entering Aquarius again for a very long time, for 23 years, because it was in Aquarius, came out, it was like dipped in, went out, it's coming back in again. Very soon, in a few months, the world is changing. The world is changing, our world. And when I don't just mean Earth. Earth is changing, but what is happening right now? Earthquakes, fires, volcanoes, so much violence as well. So much violence, so much upheaval, so much ugliness and darkness is because Earth is reacting to this. It's just like, imagine it's like if you haven't washed your hair in a very long time. Just imagine that you're in a place where you have no access to fresh water or shampoo, or there's no way for you to clean your body, to wash your hair. You might tolerate it for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's going to start being itchy. After a month, you're going to start smelling bad, and that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. After 2 months, your hair is going to become matty and horrible. So at some point, your body, psychologically, emotionally, you're going to react to that. You're like, I don't like what's happening to my body. I need to access fresh water, shampoo, soap, and just clean myself. But if there's no way of doing that, what are you going to do? You're going to shave your hair off. You're going to do something drastic. This is what Earth is doing right now. The Earth is like, get off my jock. I've had enough of this energy. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying. Let's see, I have to go back because I hope I'm not missing anyone's questions. If I have, please redrop your question. So, okay, Orchid says, does this moon in Leo make you emotional? Because I am. Oh, yeah. Although Leos are not known to be emotional, and just generally the Leo energy is not emotional, but because we have this square between Sun and Moon and Uranus, with Uranus, And because of everything that's going on, it's making us extremely emotional. I've been feeling very emotional too. And you know us Aquas, sometimes we hide our emotions, or we drown our emotions. Felt much better. Perhaps talking to you, Fem, made me feel so much better. I'm so happy. I'm glad that helped, because you looked great yesterday, Fran. Your energy as well. Christina says, yes, you're speaking my feelings. I'm sure I'm speaking of a lot of people's feelings. I'm very anxious and something big is about to happen. Yes. Yes, something big is happening. It started. I'm not the only one saying it. You know what? And let me just say this. Go and for instance, I love very much as an astrologer, Pam Edwards. Go check her out. She's an incredible British astrologer, but she's also extremely spiritual. She's had spiritual experiences, and I love how she merges the two. She's incredible. Please go and follow her here on YouTube. You will find there are plenty of astrologers, psychics, mediums, spiritual leaders that do talk about this. We've entered a new era, a new level of consciousness. That's why you're feeling anxious. That's why you're feeling like, uh-oh, I feel like something terrible is about to happen. Doesn't mean that something terrible is about to happen. It's not premonition of something bad, a bad omen. What you are feeling is this major shift that started. My Leo sun isn't sleeping well, not usual for him. Usually it's during, also, let me just say this, it's usually during full moons that people experience disruptions in their sleep, not during new moons. So your Leo sun, I don't know the rest of his placements, but your Leo sun is definitely, especially kids, are feeling this a lot more because they're pure. They're pure souls. They're not as affected with everyday life, with the noise out there, with the stress of work and finances and health issues. So always look at the children. How are the children behaving? How are they reacting? How are they? They're a mirror. They're a mirror, not of us, but of what's happening to our universe, to our cosmos. My daughter, who is a Virgo, has been feeling very, very off as well. She's been having physical symptoms, and I've said this before, but my kids are psychic, very intuitive. My daughter doesn't want to admit it, but she is. My son's like, yeah, he's embracing it, even though he's younger. But I always look at them, and I always look and see, are they feeling what I'm feeling? Are they seeing what I'm seeing? Are they having the same experience? Obviously, they're not going to have the same experience, but definitely energetically, they're going to feel what is going on, what is around us. Hi, Denise. Definitely weird, eating inside, crying asleep just fine, but I'm dreaming. I do not recall the dream. Well, that's a lot of people don't recall their dreams, but you wake up in the morning and you know, or you feel whether you've had a vivid dream, a lighter dream. It's because in those few minutes, as you come out of your REM, as you come out of your sleep, to come back into this consciousness, you realize you can feel what kind of dreams you had, even if you don't remember them. Tiffany, right. So thank you for bringing that up, because I did post it on my Instagram earlier on. So I did create a little video for you guys on a little new moon ritual that I would like for you. And this is going to help you for you to do. You can do it. Today's the new moon. So ideally, do it today. But if you can't do today, for whatever reason you're busy, you can do it tomorrow too. I will play it for you now. All right. You can take some notes, but otherwise you can go on my Instagram and you can check out my reels there. And I've also posted it there. I will just really quickly just see what everyone else is saying. And then I'll just play the video for you guys, because I feel it's going to be very helpful. Oh, yes. I'm so glad. Hello and welcome, Linda. I love her too. So I started a collaboration with Steph the Ultra Nerd on her channel. So please go over there and, subscribe to her and like her videos and let her know that I sent you, and she'll be on this channel next week. And we'll be tackling some conspiracy theories with Steph. She's a wonderful soul, so if you're into the royal readings, Harry and Meghan and stuff like that, you will love her channel. She is also part of the Popcorn Planet team. I'm sure you've heard of that channel. It's huge. They covered the Johnny Depp trial, the Britney Spears stuff. Like, Andy Signor is huge. So please head on over there after this live, can't speak, and show her some love. So you guys, let's see how does moon affect. I'll answer that and then I'll play you the video. So it does affect the fixed signs a lot more, which Aquarians, Aquas are fixed signs, but affects everyone. It affects everyone the same way, the new moon, in the sense, but because there is that square the Uranus, it doesn't affect us directly, but it affects us in the sense that this moon cycle, will be dropping things. We'll be dropping, as I said before, old habits, projects, things that are not getting us anywhere. They're not helping us in any way. And it's going to happen abruptly, because Aquarians do tend to do that. Okay. We're not very tactful. If we feel that something has reached its end, we'll drop it. Or if it's a person or them, right? So that's how it's going to affect us. It's more so wanting to be more innovative, to really find our true voice and share it with the world. That's how it's going to affect Aquarians. Right, you guys. So let me play you the video really quickly. I think it will help you guys. So, all right. So that's one way of doing it. I suggest to you guys, find a space in your house or in your office, in your studio. It doesn't have to be a huge space, like a small corner generally. And from now on, that will be your altar. That will be your sacred space. Okay. Use your crystals, spiritual journaling, meditation. You need your own clean, clear space. Trust me, as things are shifting and moving, ascending, and all these incredibly major changes that we can't even imagine are coming, okay? You will need that space. You'll need that space. Meditation is huge. Not everyone can meditate easily. I get that a lot, and I'll get to the chat, you guys. I know that meditation doesn't come easy for a lot of people, but just a reminder, you're not necessarily a yogi. You don't need to sit there for an hour and connect to the guides and to extraterrestrial beings and connect to other worlds, go deep. That's not necessarily what, that's obviously, that's part of meditation. That is for people who are advanced in this. But meditation basically means having 5-10 minutes for yourself to clear your mind, clear the noise, clear your thoughts, and allow for you to connect to your higher self, to God, to source, to angels, to whoever it is that you believe in or you feel most connected to. I've said this before. If it's difficult for you to meditate, sit there quietly because you have a busy mind. You have ADD, ADHD, and I do realize that that's hard. I have a very busy mind too. It's taken me a very long time to get to the point that I am now with meditation, but I can tell you, go swimming, take a shower. For instance, water helps you do that very much. It relaxes your body. So when your body's relaxed, your mind is able to slow down and clear, right? When you're driving, okay, a lot of times when you're driving, when you're, let's say, on the motorway, and if there's traffic or you're just driving, without you realizing, you're getting into a meditative state. Because at that point, you're just doing something which might be repetitive for you. When you do something repetitive, that's why I'm jumping from one thing to the other. But a lot of people like to do crafts. They like to knit, crochet, do beadwork. Why? Because it's something that it's repetitive, right? And it puts you in a meditative state. Coloring in, for instance, coloring books. You can try different techniques where you just basically block out the noise and you enter in a meditative state. Start there. You don't have to dive into, being a yogi and sitting there for like an hour meditating quietly in a quiet, lightly dim room, okay, with your candles. It doesn't have to be that complicated. But meditation is important. It's important. You start with 5-10 minutes because you need to connect. You need to connect to spirit, to your higher self. You need to slow down. You need to recenter. So find a space that is yours. It's your sacred space. Doesn't have to be, you don't need to be living in a mansion. Even if you live in a small house, a small flat, a small apartment, you can find a space where it's yours. You keep your crystals, your candles, your spiritual journal, add some cushions, get a bean bag, whatever it is that you want, a yoga mat, just whatever it is, but that's your space. Cleanse it every day using your smudge sticks or candles, and just take 10 minutes off a day. All right, let me see. It is my Instagram. It's on the on my reels, so you'll find it there. If when you get there, you're very welcome. I'm glad that you find that useful. How will it affect Leos? It's with Leos, it's affecting everyone, but mostly Leos. I want to say that Leos are entering a very, how am I going to say this, very empowering period right now in their lives. Very empowering. So we know Leos are very much about, they're very social, they're very status is important for them, how people see them. They're very much connected to the heart. So a lot of Leos, depend on your placements. I see major changes and transitions and shifts in relationships, marriages, relationships. things that finally have to come to a point where Leos have to make a decision. Unlike what most people think, because people think that Leos are arrogant. Yes, they might have that. They're very confident, right? They exude confidence, and people, that might sort of come out as arrogance, but they're very, very in touch with their hearts and their feelings. And coming out of relationships is not easy for them. It's not. But this new moon is going to push Leos to reassess their relationships. Not just love, romantic relationships. It could be business relationships. It could be a relationship with their parents, with friends, with colleagues. But I see big changes for Leos coming from now on. This is going to be the next 6 months in general. The next 6 months for Leos and fixed signs is going to be extremely eye-opening. Eye-opening. We will look at all this in a minute. Let's see. Tiffany was crafting. Does it have to be a white candle? Yes. So a white candle does help. So a white candle is like a calling card to spirit. Okay. As soon as you light a candle, it's like, hello, I'm welcoming in spirit. I'm now open to receive. Black candle absorbs negative energy. It sort of blocks negative energy from coming in. It absorbs it. Or it absorbs it. It doesn't really absorb it, but it just creates a protection around you. If you don't have crystals, for instance, or if you don't have smudge sticks at home, like sage, or any other herbs that you might use when you smudge. Licia, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hello, hello, and welcome. My granny used to read cards. Lovely. She taught me a little. Tarot reading always reminding me of her and bring nice memories back. Oh, that's sweet. So have you taken up tarot? Maybe you should, get a deck and just play around with it. That will help you connect with your grandmother too. It's a great way of doing it. You don't have to learn the card meanings. If you go back to my videos, I do have a video where I teach you how to read tarot without the booklets and without you memorizing the meanings, because that can be overwhelming for people. Because tarot is basically just a tool that helps you connect with your intuition. And look at that. I just pulled the 9 of Cups, the wish card. So that's the sign, Licia. Hope I'm saying it correctly, but that's the sign from Gran. If you're feeling her a lot, then maybe that's a way for you to connect. Yes, Leos are decisive. My brother's a Leo, and they're very headstrong as well, Leos. Not like Tauruses, but they are. My brother's Leo. Leos are very self-assured and confident and bossy. They are, but depends on Leo, depends on their ascendant, depends on the rest of their chart. Isa, you're a fixed sign, so it affects fixed signs too. It's not, let me just say this. It's not just about your sun sign. Generally, when we look into astrology or when you read astrological predictions or you watch them on YouTube, always try to avoid the sun sign. Go for the rising and the moon. The sun sign is basically, let's just say, the mask or the persona that you put out in public. Who you are, how you behave, how you react is your rising. How you feel, your emotional needs, your emotional wants is your moon. That's why it's best that you check your rising and your moon rather than your sun. For this big change. Leos are ready. They're ready. Leos are born to be ready, you know? Yeah. I mean, sometimes Leos take a little bit of time to, let's say, to, unlike what most people think, they're not so action oriented because they can be a tiny bit lazy. Sorry, Leos. I'm just, again, this has to do with your sun sign. It's every Leo is different, depending on the rising and their moon, but you were born ready. So, okay, Orchid's question, should one focus more on the sun sign ascendant? Oh, okay, I've just answered that. So they're a good time. Oh, I love Leos. I absolutely love Leos. They are my opposing sign as well with Aquas. So well, Leos. They can annoy me because sometimes they're just too like, ooh, they don't listen because they're thinking of other things. Not like Pisces, but sometimes they can be a little bit too bossy, if you like. But I get a lot. I love a Leo. If my son is a Leo with Libra moon, but don't know my time of birth, should I focus on my moon? Yes, 100%. Jupiter Sagittarius, Gemini rising, and the dreaded Virgo moon. Oh, Virgos. Virgos, you're not having it easy lately. Virgo risings or Virgo moons, just generally, if you have Virgo in your big three, you're not having it easy. How's your stomach? Are you suffering from IBS? Do you have tummy issues? Do you have a heartburn? Virgos are not having it easy right now. Virgos, very intuitive, very psychic, feeling everything right now. Let's see. Right, because I want to do a little quick collective reading, and then we'll get to the tarot readings, to the lightning readings. I'm about to step into my life purpose, and it's very okay. All right. So it's not frightening. If you're entering your life's purpose, you're stepping into your life's purpose, you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't be frightened. You should embrace it. Guys, fear is a learned behavior. It is something that we learned in the home that we grew up in, within the environment that we were raised, outside your home, outside your family. It is instilled by the culture, our culture. Everyone comes from different cultural backgrounds. So fear is just a learned behavior. Remember that. Fear doesn't mean that because I fear of something, I fear. Okay, let's take an example. I fear flying. Never used to, but when I was pregnant with my first child, with my daughter, I developed this sudden, unexplainable fear of flying. And I mean, guys, anxiety, fear, it's bad. One time, um, um, I wasn't like the crazy lady. I hate calling her a crazy lady, but that lady who's become a meme now, that she was all over TikTok and social media where she was talking about that guy who was not human, and everyone was like, is she talking about an alien? What was she experiencing? Well, okay, it wasn't that bad, but I didn't make a scene or drama, but I did exit the plane once because I was riddled by anxiety and fear. So I have a fear of flying. And here's the thing. I worked on it a lot. It's gotten a lot better. And you know why? Because when I'm on the plane and I'm sitting there, and usually I just start, usually I would either listen to solfeggio music or solfeggio, or I would take some kind of a sleeping pill, anti-anxiety or something. but I would still feel the anxiety. So now what I'm saying to myself is, first of all, I don't fear death. Okay. I don't fear death because there is no death. There is the death of the physical body, but we keep going. We live in parallel universes. Okay. So I'm like, if anything happens to me, well, wait, hey, I go back home and I live in bliss, I exist in bliss. I exist in different realms, in different vibrations. Wow, great. But of course, I have kids. So my human mind, my ego, my emotions, everything are like, yeah, but if anything happens to me, what happens to my children? And, that feeds my anxiety and my fear. So I've come to conquer my fears because I'm like, I'm not actually afraid of flying because nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen to this plane. Why would something happen? Yeah, I'm not saying that plane crashes don't happen. They do. They're not often. Okay, so many planes are flying, but I realize that is a limiting belief, a a fear that has become a pattern that has ruled and overtaken my life, my sanity even, because I used to just my anxiety was so bad that I would only fly out of necessity and not because I want to go and explore and the world and visit different places. So I was limiting myself. But why? Because of fear? What is fear? What is it? Am I predicting something? That's the other thing. Years ago, before I was able to develop to the point where I'm able to control my abilities, I was always like, am I afraid because I'm feeling something? Am I getting like a psychic feeling right now that something might happen to me? Is this a bad omen? You can go crazy. You can go crazy. So you have to step out of that and you have to embrace it. You won't change your life because of fear. No, you're not going to stop yourself from developing yourself, from finding your true bliss, your true happiness because of fear. That's the worst thing you can do. It's limiting you. Sorry, I forgot what the question was. I went on a little rant about fear here. So let me see, you guys. What am I missing? To get a look at the afterlife, honestly, we all are, but even the afterlife is the wrong definition for it because it's not the afterlife. We call it life, but it's not after the life. It's basically just stepping into where we truly belong, where we are. We just come into the earth plane, live the life that we do because we wanted to go through these challenges. We wanted to have these experiences. We wanted to have these emotions because over there, we don't have these emotions. We don't have fear. We don't have jealousy, antagonism, competition, sadness. We don't feel all that. So we come in here because we feel that, not we feel, it elevates us. It helps our spirit, our soul on a different level, on a different, much bigger level to ascend, evolve by coming here. That's why there's some souls that just have 1 or 2 or 3 lives on the earth plane and they never come back. They're like, okay, I'm done with that. I don't want that anymore. I'm good where I am. You're very welcome, Margot. I'm a mess right now. How about it today? Understand more. I'm glad. That's why we're doing these lives. That's why we're here, to help each other understand our feelings we're going through. You're not alone. None of you are alone. And we have a beautiful community here on this channel on FemmeTarot. And we're here for each other. You're very welcome. Right, so I'm going to try out my new card camera, tarot camera. But what I realized last time, because I remember last live, if you were here, that at some point my computer just crashed in the middle of the live. And that was because it was overheating because I was using 2 cameras. It's hot in this room. I can't use a fan. I can't use the AC because it's too loud because of the mic. It's a whole thing. But I'll be changing my studio hopefully soon. I'm going to be moving it to one of the other rooms here. And hopefully in that room, because this is a small room. So in the other room, it's going to be a lot bigger. So I'll be able to have like a ceiling fan or something. Right, so, let's see. And then we will, okay, let's try the camera. Hold on, you guys. So, extra camera. All right, let's hope this works. Dun-dun-dun. There you go. I have to get used to it. Hello, everyone. We've got cameras so you guys can see the cards. I have to get used to looking at the screen and not the cards. So I have 3 different decks. I have 2 oracle cards here, and I have my trusted Light Seers Tarot deck. Yeah. I got this today. This is a new tarot deck. It looks so good. I think you guys are going to love it on YouTube here because of the imagery, and it's so good. I need to get to know my deck. So what I normally do when I get a new deck is that I get to know it. I do like an interview. I interview my deck. Yeah. So so in order for me to build a bond with my deck, I ask my deck questions, new decks questions. And that's how I get to know them. And that's how I get to feel what kind of energy comes through, because each deck has different energy. I use this one a lot here. For instance, when I read a one-on-one, when I do physical readings here, I use different decks for that, because I get my clients to sometimes to pick their deck, they shuffle. But when I do them via Zoom, for instance, I usually use this because it's like you connect more with the imagery of this. Like, there you go. Okay. But this one looks so good. Let me show you really quickly. So I'm going to work with this a little bit, and then I will do readings. So I'll use this camera. So as you can see, the Fool, as you can see, they're still in order. Magician, beautiful, right? High Priestess, the Empress, such a good stock paper as well, which I love, as you can see. So there you go. And let's look at some of the suits. 9 of Cups, the Wish card keeps coming up today. Beautiful, isn't it? What do you guys think? Right, and this one's called the Arcanum Tarot. There you go. To this one. But I'll introduce you to this one as soon as we get to know each other first. Thank you. Yeah, a great reminder. While I'm getting ready for this, just a quick reminder for you guys, especially if you're new here, please like this video, subscribe if you're new, if you just dropped in. You're not going to regret it. This is a beautiful community, lots of different content here, and it's all about helping you understand what is going on, to help you understand on a higher, more spiritual level as well. We talk about astrology. We also do true crime readings, conspiracy readings. There's a lot on this channel. It's a one-stop shop pretty much. So please like and subscribe. All right, let me just put this deck back in the box. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Okay. Data. Oh, okay. Data, you remind me. I was thinking about you today. Just something else. We're almost at 4,000. Yay! I'm so excited. So please help me get to 4,000 and hopefully 5,000 soon. But I'm working on the merch. You are going to love the merch. The merch is going to drop soon. I will let you know. So make sure you follow me on social media, on Instagram as well, and TikTok. You're going to love the merch. And I would love to hear from you. Get some feedback on the merch when it drops. I'm so excited. Right. It's hot in here. So I'm going to use this. Look at this. We have a third eye. You know, I love the third eye. It's everywhere. My daughter got me this fan. So as I said, it gets hot in here. Right. So let's do a reading on the collective. Collectively, what does this mean? Where are we heading with this new moon right now? What kind of energy is bringing through for the collective? What should we expect the next till the end of the year? And then we'll get to the lightning reading, to the tarot. So I'll start with this deck here. Hope you can see. Whoop. Not easy. I have to get used to shuffling this far from my body and like twisted like that. I want you to see I'm shuffling. See, no cards coming through. Ooh, this one, as you can see, this one is standing out. Perfect harmony. Love this. Okay, I'm going to pull from, this is the Animal Spirit Oracle, this deck. This is called, I think, the 7 Energies Oracle. Just introducing you to what I'm using. Let's see. Oop. This one jumped out. Oh, 2 of them. As you can see, we have Imperfect Harmony, Spider Spirit, and Dog Spirit. Okay, perfect. So let's start with these. All right, I just want to point out that we have this card is the number 11. You know that 11 is number 1 is the master number. Number 11 is the number of the archangels, and it's in perfect harmony. So collectively, this is really good news. We are harmonizing. We're coming together, okay, as a collective. To me, what I'm seeing and feeling here and what spirit is showing me is that where our hearts are opening up, despite all the evil, the darkness, the violence, the uproar, the hatred that is around us. A lot of us who are already ascending, who are already connecting to our light beings, peers, to our light being family, to our light family, our hearts are opening up. That's why I said in the beginning, make room, get rid of anything that is not serving you, that is burdening you, that is taking up valuable space and energy and time. Because our hearts are opening up. We're all connecting. It's a symphony. It's not just a harmony. It's a symphony that is happening right now. The earth is reacting to all the bad, the evil, the darkness because of the spiritual warfare that's been going on. We haven't lost the war. At some point, it was tough. But what this is showing me is that the light is prevailing right now, is coming on top. I'm also getting 2 months, so August, so September, October, I would say beginning of November, something is going to come to light, something huge, some kind of news that are coming to light, which is going to give us so much hope. It's going to validate a lot of what we've been feeling. But at the same time, because we were ruled by fear because of what's going on around us, we felt that it was never going to happen, or it was never going to happen in our lifetime, or for our generation, if you will. But I'm getting that around November, end of October, November, something huge is coming to light, something which is going to change everything. Okay. What I'm getting is it's connected to science. It's connected to science and technology. I see them merging. I see those two merging, and I see, because of those two merging, the beginning of that is going to happen, or we're going to feel it, see it, or be aware of it, or know about it in 2 months, starting in 2 months. Okay, so this is extremely positive. This is something we should all rejoice, and this is what this means. With that 11, and I'm seeing a symphony of angels around us. What I'm seeing right now, what they're showing me, is angels, light beings, interspecies, extraterrestrials, all of these different beings. They are hugging, they're surrounding, they are creating like a chain around Earth. This is what I'm seeing. So it's no coincidence that, as well, all of this news about the aliens, alien life forms, are coming out now. I don't want to disrupt this reading regarding the aliens, but I'm just going to say that this is no coincidence. Doesn't mean that now, that aliens are around us and they look the way that they do. There's a lot of stuff like that on social media. Use discernment. I'm just saying that it's not a coincidence that it's all coming out now. Now, as we are entering the new earth, as all of these changes are happening right now, as we're shifting. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Manifest. New moon in Leo. Use your new moon ritual to manifest, to set your intentions and manifest. With this, the spider spirit, make your dreams real, and showing that this energy, the power of manifestation, is extremely potent right now. You don't have to be a mega super manifester to manifest. Everyone can. Look at that. 5 plus 6 makes 11. See that here? I don't know if you can see it or it's too far away. 5 plus 6. Oops, sorry, I'll get used to this. 5 plus 6 makes 11. We have 11, 11. Angel numbers. Do you see that? Do you feel that? I'm getting goosebumps. Anyone else getting goosebumps? I'm feeling it very, very strong. Spider spirit. What does spider do? The spider weaves its web. Why? Because it traps its prey, right? And it does it in such... Spiders are incredible creatures because they can just weave a web in just very short time frame, and it's so geometrically, but you know what I'm trying to say. We're not going to try again. Perfect. And what came through is sacred geometry. So we're going to be noticing a lot of these sacred geometrical symbols around us a lot. So keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. third eye as well. That's why I said meditation, connect, get some crystals, connect through your crystals, connect by writing in your journal as well. Look, you also have here the amethyst. I'm seeing a purple where it is purple and amethyst and clear quartz. I'm being drawn to crystals here. But to me, 5 and 6, 11, and the spider is incredible. People are afraid of spiders. There is arachnophobia. Some people have that very, very intensely. I'm going to tell you one thing. Again, you're allowing, this is a message to not allow fear of these changes that are occurring, that we're feeling, to take over, because arachnophobia is real. But why is that? Why do we have a fear of a tiny little creature that, unless you're living in Australia or New Zealand, hi Data, and some other parts of the world, a little spider is not going to hurt you, might bite you, but you're not going to die from it. Again, it has to do with different types, but you know, you see the picture, you see where I'm going with this. This is a tiny little creature that we are afraid of, but this tiny little creature over here is actually helping us. It's weaving a web. It entraps all sorts of bugs that it eats. So it's part of the ecosystem. It's part of life. It's part of this evolution. And it's just conquering our fears. And as I said, this is about manifesting. The portal, which opened with the Lionsgate portal, which opened not on the 8th of August, actually opened late July, and it will remain open until the end of August. So it's about anyone can manifest right now. So use visualization to manifest a harmonious, blissful, peaceful earth. We also have here the dog spirit, 1 + 9, 10. 1 in numerology. So we have a lot of ones. This is the master number. This is a very powerful message from the elders, from our ancestors, from other beings. They're here. They're here to help. We should accept that help and not deny it, not block it, not be ruled by fear of the unknown. Use intuition, use your senses, all of your senses. That's why we were given those senses. And dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Dogs are loyal. They are loyal from start to finish. They are man's best friend, as we say. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to you, to your purpose. Accept anything, even if it feels or seems different. That's human nature. Instantly, something that we conceive as different, we usually are comprehensive and we just stay away from it until we feel more comfortable. What spirit is saying is take things for face value. Anything that is happening to us right now, collectively, anything, even if it seems negative or it stresses us out, we need to have faith that it's been sent to us to help us, to teach us to guide us. We're getting there. They're with us. They're right there with us. The feeling I'm getting is incredible right now. I'm just I feel so grateful. I feel so peaceful. So peaceful right at this moment. Just by doing this reading, I feel so peaceful. I'm being drawn to pull some tarot cards, so I'm gonna pull. Here it is. Any other message for the collective, please? Any other message for the collective? I hope you can see this. There you go. Ace of Pentacles. Another ace. Another one. You guys are seeing this. You're experiencing this. Another one. Ace. This is it. I feel this new moon. And we've got another full moon coming up at the end. We have a blue moon coming at the end of August. But I feel that today is where it all starts. Where it's not just psychics, mediums, light workers, anyone who is in touch with their ancestors and their spirit guides and angels and other beings. Everyone is, as of today, is going to have incredible spiritual experiences. Go with it. Don't be afraid of it. A lot of you are going to go through or are going through a major spiritual awakening. It's part that also brings depression, by the way, lack of appetite, questioning who you are, questioning your life in general and who's around you. But with this Ace of Pentacles, I'm telling you, we'll probably come back and watch this in the future, this video, or if you're watching this video from the future, telling you today, the 16th of August, with new moon in Leo, 8 days after the Lionsgate portal, which was one of the most powerful portals of our era, I'm going to say of our times, is starting now. So now I feel that things are going to speed up a lot of these, this ascension as well. Collectively, we're coming together, and those of us that are not going, or those of the people that are not going to follow, it's not going to be good for them. It's not going to feel good. It's not going to be good. We're already seeing, and I said this at the beginning of the year, that a lot of celebrities are going to check out. They're going to cross over. They're going to transition. We're seeing it already. A lot of these rappers, actors, young people, it's not just older people where it's expected. A lot of young people are exiting, whether they're celebrities or not. These are the souls that are just checking out. They are not following. They cannot follow through. They've decided that they haven't done the work, so they have to leave. And it's not easy for them when they reach the other side. Knight of Cups, we're feeling very emotional. It's going to be a very emotional time. It's almost like getting reintroduced to our feelings, to new emotions. We are going to start collectively reacting differently to things than that we used to. We're going to be more disconnected to these feelings that are led from ego, and we're going to connect more to this collective emotion or feeling, this collective energy, rather than in the individual one. And we're going to start learning how to connect more to our spirit, to our higher self, and to our guides than to our personal feelings. So what now? Because a lot of you said that you're feeling, myself included, feeling very emotional. It's a purge of emotions. It is like this last hurrah, this last, okay, I need a good cry, I need to feel emotional, I need to feel all these feelings, because from now on, it's not going to be like this. 10 of Cups. Can you see it here? I hope you can see it there. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is completion. Again, 10. 1 plus 0, 1. What can I say, you guys? You're seeing this, you're witnessing it. This is a collective reading. This is incredibly powerful. I'm feeling emotional myself just by doing this reading and having you here, experiencing this in real time with me. This is the completion card. Everything's coming together. It will all come together. We're all one. We're all one. And we are going to realize this. It's going to be very real that we are all one. We're all part of the same energy source. This is the realization that we're about to have. It's incredible. It's incredible, you guys. I'm just going to pull, they're asking me to pull one more last card, and then we'll get to the tarot lightning readings. Oh, let me shuffle here so you can see. Whew. These two cards jumped out. Look at this. Beautiful engaging, the heart, the machine, the portal, a warp that we're entering. Do you see that? Time machine here. Because as I said, beginning, time is becoming one. Everything is merging. It's not linear anymore. There's no present, future, past. Everything is coming together. Everything is becoming one. Here you go. Here you go. Beautiful engaging, the heart, the earth, the angels, the source, and the time machine, the portal. This is just, they're just validating and confirming what is happening right now and what we're feeling and what's happening collectively. So regardless of what sign you are in this new moon, just know that this is the beginning. This is where it starts, the 16th of August to 2023. It's not just us, but next spring, 2024, is when the whole world will feel, look, seem different. And this is what they're saying. So this is beautiful. This is incredible. This is overwhelming. I'm feeling all sorts of emotions right now because here it is. You know, you see it in the cards. Like, I've been feeling it. I've been channeling it. I've been, told from spirit. But you guys are seeing it in real time. You're seeing it in the cards too, visually as well. Everything that all of us have been telling you and sharing with you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I need a sip of water. I need 2 minutes to gather myself again. Let's see. Okay, guys, chat. What is there anything you would like to ask? Is there anything you would like to share? And then we'll get to the lightning readings. Oh, I need the fan. I need to use the fan again. Getting hot in here. Okay, themselves to leave. Okay, Orchid, what was the question? Is that done by being in accidents, or they make the decisions themselves to leave? No, this is their higher self, where they just cop out. They usually they have to take, so a lot of times there's a breach of contract, especially with people who unalive themselves. But right now, with everything that's going on, those of them that are exiting, some of them it's part of their contract, it is their exit strategy, but others it's something that they have to get permission, if you will, from the elders, where they just tell them, listen, I physically, my body and me, I'm not ready to I can't do this, I'm not there yet, so they exit. I hope that helps, or I hope that answered this question. To reconnect for a long time, it's time for me to move on. My fear. If you feel that this is for your own happiness and this is how you will find who you truly are and your true self, you know the answer to that. Okay. Again, you're allowing fear to dictate or to take over. And when fear takes over, happiness, bliss, joy is being buried somewhere. Is being buried under the weight of fear. So, what is it that you're afraid of? Is it that you're afraid to be alone? Is it afraid that you might be the wrong decision? You have to have this internal conversation, honest conversation with yourself. And if the fear, if for instance, you are afraid of being alone because you've been in a marriage for 37 years, then think about what you can do to change that. Meaning, if you're alone, if you're single, what would you do now without being affected by another human being, without having to care for another human being, without carrying someone else's energy? What will you do? Would you do to create a happy life for you or a happy environment for you? If fear of regret in the future is what you're afraid of, then maybe you haven't made that decision. That's not the right decision for you to make right now. But whatever it is, the next 6 months, the universe is going to show you the way, whether you're ready for it or not. That's why I'm saying it all starts now, ground zero or ground one, as we saw. So get ready, do the work. Do the work. Capacities are just skyrocketing. And yes, I lose the time. Yeah, all of us. All right, so I see people are dropping cues. All right, so chat, let me just drop the rules really quickly. Call in. I'm going to drop the link. If you want to call in, you can call in using the link that I'm going to drop in the chat. One question per caller. We're going to try to keep it short but sweet, so there's enough time for other people. I apologize in advance if at the end, if I feel that I'm getting really tired and energetically drained, I will stop the readings, and I apologize in advance for those of you that will not get the chance, but we will do this again. No, we will do this again very, very soon. And as I promised you before I went on my summer break, that I'll be doing these types of readings and lives a lot more often from now on. So, and of course, you can always reach out to me for more in-depth reading through my website, which is here. You can find me at FemmeTarot.com. Reach out to me through there. Please do not DM me for readings, to book readings through DMs or through social media. Only do it through my website. And also, if anyone tries to reach out to you that you think it's me, FemmeTarot, there's so many scammers out there. So please, I will never reach out to you and offer you a free reading. I only do free readings on YouTube on my channel. All right. So block them. If you see anything suspicious, block them and let Instagram know. Back to the rules here. So yeah, if there's time in the end, I'll be answering your questions, and add a Q in the chat. If you don't want to call in, add a Q before your question, and also no health questions during these lives. Okay. We can do those in private sessions, but not on these live readings. All right. So I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to start. Hold on, you guys. Ooh. All right. Sorry about that. My iPad dropped on the camera. All right, but I'm back. So here we go. Here's the link. And I'll start with Isa, and then I'll go down as I see in the chat. Please hold on to your questions, because otherwise the chat, I will lose some of your questions for a few minutes. I'll tell you when you drop. The rest of you can drop your questions. Right. So let me reshuffle really quickly. Will my ex find a place to live soon so that he can take care of our dogs and I can move back to my mom? I know the story. I know. All right. Let's think. Let's see. All right. Let me do it this way. All right. Work card. So strength. All right. So we have the work, the 8 of Pentacles on the strength. They're both 8s. Right. So is he looking for a job? So you'll have to be a little bit of patient, Isa, regarding the situation. I know the whole story. He's looking for a job, or he won't be able to move out or find a place until he finds a job. I feel that this has to do, it's a balance act. Why do I feel that although he's looking, he's not really looking, if you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he feels that he is in a rush or this is vital. But because I get 2 8s, and I heard that you have to be patient, at least there won't be much movement or much progress. Sorry, my iPad. Put it there. Before 8 weeks. Okay, so before November. So let me just pull one more card. The Hangman. Yeah, you have to. All of you and him and everyone, you have to be patient. This is being delayed. And remember, we talked about this a month ago, and I did say that I see delay regarding that, and this comes up again. But I don't see any big progress before November, I'm afraid. Okay. Next, Christina, do you see any new opportunities for me? I feel like I'm in the right career. Okay. Yeah, why is it? So with that 8 of Swords, I feel that something is holding you back. So something is not allowing you to move to make that change. We talked about fear, and I feel it has to do with insecurity and fear. Have you been in that job for a long time? This is what I'm picking up. Or you are in a place where in some way you're comfortable because you know you're not going to lose your job, but on the other hand, it doesn't feel right for you. And all this is blocking you. I would say, and I just pulled 3 of Pentacles. That's exactly what I wanted to say, but here's the card. I would reach out to, you have a female around you who I feel is going to be a catalyst to help you get out of the situation and find a job or an opportunity that is more you. Things have changed. Things have changed. You have changed. Your wants, your needs have changed, and your ambitions as well, and the direction that you want to go. But you feel trapped. But someone is going to help you with that, and is going to help you open some doors. I hope that helps. All right, I'm being fast, you guys, because I see that people are as well have called in. Okay, sorry, that was not data. All right, I have a question. I mean, on and off for years. Is it worth my time? Well, Data, why don't you, first of all, we want to know, we want to read your blog. So please share it with us. And I will, of course, share it with everyone if you want, of course, because, you know, Femmies supports Femmies always. So let's see. Data, it's not the blogging. I'll tell you what came through intuitively, and you'll see that this one, ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Hold on, I'm holding, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. I'll tell you what, it's not the blogging. The blogging is the start. It feels to me like it's a stepping stone for something bigger, but you don't feel ready for some reason to take that step, okay? To make that leap, if you will. I see you. Are you writing something else? Are you a poet? Do you write poems? Why do I see you writing something else, not blog related, but writing related? Something else, short stories, but I feel that it's something bigger. And the blog is good exercise for you, but go for that big thing that you want to do. You've got to take that leap. You just have to. With that Queen of, back to just explain this, with the Queen of Pentacles is someone who feels confident, who is confident in their own skin, and they're self-made. They want to create something that is theirs. It's owned by them. That's your sign. 9 of Wands. Stop being so defensive. Stop. You know, you've got to get past that wall, that block that you've put on yourself out of insecurity, or because you feel you don't have time to put in, you don't have time to put in the energy to create something to your standards. Hope that makes sense. Good day, David. Hello. Well, it's it's morning in Australia. So good morning to you, David. Welcome. All right, Yvonne, you're next. Is now the time to quit my job, or do I have to be patient? That's the other thing with this ascension, that what is happening right now is a lot of people are quitting their jobs, or they want to change, make these big drastic changes when it comes to their career and when it comes to what they're doing. So many people are leaving corporate jobs and are taking risks and quotes, because I don't see that as a risk. If you have a passion, if you feel that something is calling you, even if it's a little Etsy shop, or if it's something, if it is, you're an artist and you want to sell your paintings, that's not a risk. The corporate job is, the world is changing. There won't be any corporate jobs anymore soon anyways. So follow your heart, follow your purpose, follow your intuition. Yvonne, sorry. Let me put my job. Okay, no jumper cards. Okay, so obviously at work, things are toxic. Things are not great. I feel there's miscommunication. There's a lot of back and forth. There's all that. And it's taking a toll on you, like emotionally, very much. I see that. But things are changing. Things are going to change. So, justice, balance, I would wait. I would wait. Things are not going to be like this. Whoever is creating this toxic situation at work is leaving, or the things are going to change, but with the wheel, things are changing for sure, working to benefit you. Justice card, unless if you're a lawyer, if we're talking about you being a lawyer or working with contracts, etc., it's also about balance, something that's missing, but it's coming. Margaret's saying, thinking my fear was making the wrong decision. Okay, Lana, do you see improvement in my finances? TJ and Jacqueline, I'll be with you shortly. I know you're backstage. Lana. Okay, these, okay, too many. I'll reshuffle. Empress. Ooh, Empress and Ace of Pentacles. Some of them, why are some of them reversed? So the Ace of Pentacles was reversed, which means that indeed your finances are not great at the moment. Are you a new mom? Are you expecting? What's going on here? The Empress as well. Knight of Wands. I do see improvement, but are you on maternity leave? What's going on there, Lana? I just feel and sense that you know why your finances, what have you, I don't want to say you invested, but have you helped someone out? Who is that? I feel like a sister energy coming through. I feel like a sister energy is coming through. Yeah, someone, exactly. Someone is going to help you out. It's going to help you out, find your footing regarding your finance. So if it is like you're in debt or you've taken out a big loan, I just see a female, someone, either a sister or someone who gives me sister energy or family energy, or someone that you're connected to, helping you out. Helping you out. Let's see. Melissa. Chat, don't post any more cues, please, for a little while. Melissa. Two. Ooh, Melissa, you're not happy at all. You don't trust your partner whatsoever, and I wouldn't, to be honest, with that devil card there. Pulled 4 of Wands. Listen, do you feel like he's controlling, or he, she, they, your partner is controlling? Because that's how I feel. I feel something is affecting your relationship. That's not you. You've lost who you are. You've lost connection to you, and you need to find yourself. So that decision is for you to make, but I don't see your partner changing anytime soon. Not doesn't mean that they won't, but it's up to you how willing you are to stay in it and, work for it. But I feel that you need to find yourself again. Let's see. Are there any messages from spirit guides or past loved ones? That's mediumship. I'm not going to do that because that takes a lot more time and energy for me, and I would rather just get some of these questions. I'm sorry, Dan, about that. But if you want, you can book a reading with me at FemmeTarot.com, and we can do that. And of course, during readings, anyways, Deceased loved ones, anyone from the other side who wants to come through, they'll come through. Anyone who's had a reading with me, they know how it works. Right. So do you see the relationship between my brother and our family getting back to a good place? After Orchid, I'm gonna get some of you callers, but we'll be fast, okay? So do you see the relationship between my brother and our family? Okay, this one, ooh, tough one. I know, Fran, that it hasn't been easy. Not yet, and I'll tell you why. Because your brother is completely unaware of his actions and his behavior, or he is turning a blind eye on things. It feels to me that he's just ignoring some of the things that you and your mom have told him in the past. He lives in his own little bubble. And that's frustrating. So I would say for now, things will stay and remain as they are, because he needs to work on himself, and he needs to get a more get on a more mature level, if you like, for him to understand where he's gone wrong, or what he's done that has affected your family. Right. So now I'm going to get Gabby first, then is TJ, then is Jacqueline, and then I'll get back to the chat. No more cues for now, please. Hold on, let me reshuffle, because otherwise it gets overwhelming and I keep stressing that I miss or skip someone. Okay, let me just do a quick shuffle like that. All right, let's see. Okay, Gabby, ready?
Yes.
Hi, Gabby.
Hello, everyone. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, mon chéri. How are you?
I'm fine. No more question, please. No more question in the chat. I see so much question coming.
Yeah, guys, pause the question.
Pausing the question, please. Just I need to do that. Yes, I'm fine, and I say you are very truthful for everything you said since the beginning of the video. It's exactly what happened. And yes, I was crying too. Yes, I was lost on my socks when I do my cleansing, and everything it's happened. And I lost the time, and I had my ears ringing like someone tried to speak to me or warn me. And I feel a sensation of something is coming, and I lost time. Like it was Monday, but I believe it was Sunday for the next week. And sometimes I don't see the time passing at all. I don't see it. It's like the week just happening like that. And I lost my appetite, and I'm French. I love to eat food. You don't imagine how much. And I lost it. The food is not the taste. It's like the
it is the food too. Like
yes.
the pleasure of eating, if you want. All these carnal pleasures we're losing them. Because why? Because these are physical pleasures, right? Like eating. It gives you some physical reaction to it. Eating, sex, shopping, anything, dancing, clubbing, whatever it is. We're losing that because these are not important. It's not about these physical experiences anymore.
Exactly. And in France, you need to know, guys, we have so much good food, good cheese, and I love
you do.
the thing. And the bread too. I'm just eating bread, hummus, and some eggs now. Just very lightful food, not very complicated. And thing is true. Yes, my question is, I want to move on from Paris to the south, and I try to get a new job. So do you see me moving in the few months? And I'm quit the corporate thing and everything. I quit everything. I want just to move away.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are starting to do. Nomadic behavior, quitting corporate jobs.
Completely.
Hold on. Okay, so Gabby, no jumper cards. All right. Ooh, the Tower and the Ten of Swords. Big. Oh, okay, Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so don't freak out. You've got the Tower and you've got the Ten of Swords, all right? But then you've got the Six of Wands. So you're going to go through a Tower moment before you get there. I don't see the move yet. Not, I told you this a few months ago. I don't. But I do see that after that Tower moment, and we're all going through Tower, everyone is about to have a big Tower moment because this is part of what's going on,
Yes,
everything
it's
that we
yes.
experience. But after that, there is going to be, look, Gabby, can you see that?
Yes, love is coming.
So finally, you're going to be recognized, valued for who you really are, because people are going to see the real, true you without all the noise, without all these stereotypes, archetypes, and all that. And then the Lovers. So I don't see you moving, but I see where you are now that things are going to get better.
Yes, I had already my Tower moment. It was very violent. I want to say that. And I go to my guides and my inner self. I lose so much people now. People, or I allegedly
All
were
of us.
friends. I lose so much strong, and I find new one. And I go to this, moment to cleansing myself and my home, and I
Exactly.
done that. So to anyone, don't be afraid. It's gonna be like to in washing machine, but at the end, if we get stick together and take our roots and your chakra in good way, you can move on.
Exactly. And we have each other. You're not alone. You're not alone. No one's alone. We're all together. We're here.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Natalie.
Gabby. Thanks for
And
calling.
I will stay on the chat. Bye bye.
Bye. Right, TJ, you're next. Hi,
Hello,
TJ.
hi. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. On a quick sneaking in a little break now, actually at work.
Okay, so we'll be quick anyways because we've got so many people waiting. So, what's your question?
Okay, so recently I was offered a great position somewhere. It was really everything I was looking for. But then I started getting a feeling like I shouldn't leave my current job. So I did let the job go. But I don't know, was it fear or was the feeling I feeling correct that I just need to stay where I am for now and just wait?
With this current job?
Yes.
Okay. All right. No jumper cards. Ooh. All right. So, really quickly. So, it's you were meant to change that job. Are you in a different industry or a different sort of position in this current job now?
Yes.
Okay, because you're meant to be where you are right now. And I do see, because eventually, are you waiting for a raise or a promotion and you were disappointed you didn't get it maybe a few months ago or last year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're getting
along
a
those
no.
lines.
You're finally gonna see you're gonna get the recognition with a star. Why am I showing it there? I keep forgetting I have this camera. You're gonna finally find the recognition. You're gonna get the recognition. And also, are you working in a team? Why do I feel that there's gonna be a
Yes.
change regarding that? There's gonna be sort of like a shuffle regarding some of your teammates. There's going to be some kind of shuffle there, which is going to help you.
Okay.
Finally, you're going to be able to see. So everything, this change was meant to happen, was inevitable, and you will see the positive coming out of it. But with this Eight of Swords, something is keeping you. I feel it's more insecurity or don't ruminate on that past decision and why you left. Okay, because this is blocking your future. Go with it because that's positive. Three of Cups and seven with a star card here.
Okay.
So you were meant to be there, and you will see that you will get finally a promotion, a raise, something which shows appreciation towards you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All the best.
You too.
Jacqueline, you're next.
Hello, FemmeTarot, my Aqua Scorpio twin. I'm so
Hello,
happy to
my
see you
Aqua
back.
Scorpio twin.
And this is my first time calling. I'm surprised I even got through. So I had a question in the chat, so please ignore that one.
Okay.
I know there's a long line. Fem, we've talked before, and this is regarding now I've been pushed that I have to take a test that's part of my career. I've already been in my career now. I already have 10 years. And I'm like ready to get over this web of entanglement of fear that I have that is holding me back. And I'm testing next Tuesday. I decided to take the test before the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde. And I'm just ready to just let this go.
Girl, you're moving. There's so many changes. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Judgment. Wow. Like, very unexpected move.
Wow.
Yeah, something is coming, which I feel like physical moving, just big changes coming your way, but positive ones, right? Like really positive ones. Judgment, stop being so hard on yourself. You're so Scorpio, honey. You're too hard on yourself. You're too in your feels. Let go of that. Look at these changes are coming. Look, 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, moving. 6 of Swords is moving into calmer waters, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Judgment, how you see yourself, how you feel. 3 of Cups, you're going to get help. You get the support that you need. Keep going.
Because I need to pass this test, because that's the thing. If I don't pass, I can't move anywhere.
You will.
Thank you so much.
Just relax. You know, you're just too uptight. Just too uptight. Let go. Let go.
I will.
Go in, meditate before you do, you write your exams. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Thank you, my sister. I'm so happy you're well. I missed you and your beautiful face.
Aww.
And big hugs, big kisses, and also to the family. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. All the best. Denise, honey, you're next.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Oh, hi. Okay. I think your tab is open, Denise.
What's open?
Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
no,
can you hear me?
I heard an echo. And I'm like, oh, YouTube tab is open. How are you, my darling?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And especially after this collective reading, I'm feeling even better. Even better.
Good. Okay, so and disregard what I put in the comments. I wrote that, and then you said no more questions in the comments. And I was like, whoops, she said that earlier. The biggest question I have right now, one of the companies I am with, not the new one, I feel like it's going to be closing its doors.
Oh, okay.
And I would like to know if it's just a gut feeling. They've been doing a lot of strange things for the past year and a half. And it's like, because of my background in mergers and acquisitions, I'm like, I know what to look for.
Mm-hmm. I know, I'm pulling the cards while you're talking. Here I have 2 jumper cards. As you can see, I have the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. I'm going to pull this. Listen. Yeah, justice. Yeah, moving up. But it's actually positive for you. It feels very positive for you because you will be able to focus on one thing.
Yes.
Okay. Put all your energy on that. You're damn good at what you're doing. We know that. You're very good at what you're doing. You love what you're doing. You've got a way with people. You've got a way of communicating and selling, if you will. And you will. Don't worry. I do see there is some kind of legal. I feel there might be some kind of like someone might sue. There might be some kind of legal crap going on.
Yeah.
It's already started. It's behind the scenes.
I know it's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
There was an announcement that the company that has the majority interest in the other company, not my new one, is in talks to take the company private again.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that means we want to sell as much of this other company's things as we possibly can to make it look attractive to the people who are looking to buy into it, and then they want to go back private. The majority shareholder does, which means they would buy all. I mean, it has to be voted on and all that stuff. They have to follow protocol, and it's like
change of strategy. That really tracks. I see that. You know what? Also, something else I wanted to tell you. You've been sort of like toggling between those two. All right. And your energy's been all over the place because you've been toggling with those two.
Yes. It's
What
driving me crazy.
It's driving you crazy. What this all means is like you've got to focus on one thing, on only one. You're not going to reach, not going to reach as fast at that level of success that you are working on, because you are very motivated and very, focused on what you want, when you are sort of stuck in between those two. So actually, even though it seems negative and there's a lot going on with this new job and with this company, it's actually working out for you.
Yeah.
You
The new
are
company is amazing.
That's why. So put all your focus, your money, your time, your energy on this, on the new one.
Okay.
This is what this all means for you.
Because what the thought I had, do I stay till the door's shut? Because they closed down an area and the
No.
sales field got buyouts. Not buyouts, but they got. So if I wanted to leave, I'd be justified in doing so when I'm ready to go, right?
You feel ready to go. I feel your energy and you're ready to go. It's just that you need that validation. Leave.
Okay.
No, it's not me saying it. I'm not advising you. This is
No,
what
I know. I see the cards.
Answer. It's in you. You already know. I'm just voicing what is in you.
I understand.
We got you, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you, girl.
Love you too. Bye. Right, back to the chat. No more cues, guys, because we'll end this live soon because we've been at it for 2 hours. So let me just check who I've missed. Gigi was next or is next. Do mental health issues like PTSD block your communication with those who have? No, absolutely not. They do not. Nothing blocks your communication with the other side except your own bias, your own limiting beliefs, except the way that, for instance, people who are extremely religious and who are very Christian, for instance, that blocks them because they feel that they go against the Bible or they go against the God's word, for instance. All right. That's what blocks you, but it blocks you from receiving. It doesn't block you from communicating, from feeling them. They're always around. It doesn't mean that they won't show up. They won't communicate with you. They always do. You just have to open up and not allow for these limiting beliefs and these beliefs that these dogmatic beliefs that some of us have been sort of programmed or have been showered in to block you from communicating with the other side and with loved ones. Sage Moon. Move where I want before the winter with a better paying remote job. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll be able to move. All right. No jumper cards. 10 of Swords, 9. Okay, so I do see an abrupt, shocking even ending coming, all right? Something which is going to push you to finally, you two, like, it seems that it's sort of like the energy and the theme tonight with these readings, to take a leap, to make that change. And I feel, look at this, the Ace of Wands. I do feel that as well. You have an idea of what you want to do for a remote job. And it's coming. An opportunity is going to come your way. But first, something will end. Something will be a sort of like an abrupt, shocking end for you, but don't see it as a negative. See, with everything that's going on, a lot of us are going to experience tower moments, like I said to Gabby, like we've been seeing 10 of swords. A lot of these endings are coming, but as painful or as shocking or as unexpected as they are, and they may appear to be, actually, that is what is pushing you to head to your actual, true, real, honest, higher path. This is what's happening with you, Sage. This with the Knight of Swords, things are going to change for you like that, after this 10 of Swords moment. So wintertime, I feel around autumn, this is where this is going to happen. So before Christmas, before December. And then I see major changes, 10 of Pentacles, somewhere near family or where you originate from is where I feel that you'll end up in. But your soul, your spirit will lead you there for a reason. Hope that resonates. Let's see. Stephanie. Let's see. No more cues, please. I will stop at LB in the chat. So if you can see the chat. So LB will be the last question I will answer for tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize. But we'll do this again. So Stephanie, do you see me? See. Okay. Oh, there's the jumper card. I knew that was going to come. Strength card. Beautiful. High Priestess. I was going to say, so yes. I see. Okay, here's the thing, Stephanie. I feel that whatever is keeping you from doing it, fear, insecurity, lack of funds, lack of support, whatever it is, it's not going to matter for you because you're going to do it anyways. Follow your intuition. You're going to do it anyways. Okay. It's going to help you, your mental health as well with that Four of Swords. It's been bugging, or sort of it's been in your mind for a long time, to the point where you felt disappointed. I feel that you wouldn't be able to get that. But if you be assertive, just disassociate from insecurities and fears, follow your intuition, opportunity will arise, and don't bother about all the rest. And what Spirit is saying is that do it because you are an incredible human being. What kind of nurse are you? Because I see you changing lives in a sense. Are you in a hospice, or do you work with terminally ill patients or kids? This is what I'm picking up. Incredible. So don't let anything stop you. Basically, this is what Spirit and cards are saying. Okay, my and his father together. Penny, and then Al, and then that's it. So this is Penny's question, and then I'll answer Al's, and then that's it. And I'm sorry. Okay, let me connect with your son. Penny, can you just drop your son's name, first name in the chat, please, if you're still here? Oh, Stephanie, perfect. Perfect. All right. Glad that resonates. Okay, Penny, first name of your son, please, because that will help me connect much faster. So until you do that, I'll answer Al's question, which will be the last one for today. I recently took time off to have my baby. Will I be able to finish with a newborn and working full time? If I go back, will it help out my family finish? Will it be sad? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Three of Wands, the Tower, 6 Wands, and then I'm going to pull one more because I was drawn to it. Queen of Cups. First of all, you need to decide what you want to do. I feel that you're a little bit sort of undecided or confused as to what kind of work, or if you want to go back to the same kind of work that you were doing, working full time. I see you doing something. Do you have any thoughts of maybe starting a YouTube? This was coming through a YouTube channel, TikTok, or social media somehow, where you maybe share. Do you have an autoimmune disease? This is what Spirit's saying. Or do you have some kind of chronic health issue, which might have become sort of like a challenge during your pregnancy and postpartum as well? Because I'm getting that I'm seeing you raising awareness, or going onto YouTube, or going on to just coming out to the world and discussing and sharing that as well. Because I don't see like a full-time per se, or in a corporate job, or back to what you were doing right for now. But I do see with the Lovers card, just go for that, because that's going to give you some revenue and time with your baby, and it's going to be less stressful. Not that it's not stressful when you have a YouTube channel and you do all this. I can tell you this is a lot of work, you guys. It's a lot. Unless you do it, you don't realize how much work all this is. But it's fun in the sense that you're working for yourself, right? And also you get to meet people like you guys. And this is so much. I may not earn what I used to earn when I was in the corporate world as a marketing director, but I can tell you I'm being rewarded in other ways through you, connecting with you. This is what I feel for you too, Elle. Hope that answers your question. Again, if anyone wants a reading with me, you can head on over to my website and use the booking form on my website to book a reading, and I'll get back to you. I usually am quite fast, within 24, maximum 48 hours, I'll get back to you. Also, I want to do another YouTube video on crystals, to talk a little bit more about crystals, because they're super, super helpful with everything that's going on as well. So I do have an online shop. For those of you who are new here, do have an online shop. I only source high-grade crystals from all over the world, directly from the mines, ethically sourced always. I do try to keep my prices as low as possible. Things are right now, crystals and just customs and shipping is so expensive, but I do try to keep them as low as possible. So basically, I'm trying to help you guys get good crystals without, I don't get like a big profit from it, right? So, and I do want to clear out some of the stock, some of the inventory that I have. So I'll bring in some new crystals and some jewelry too, like really special, beautiful, unique jewelry, crystal jewelry too. All right. So let's see, you guys, I think we will wrap it up because we've been at it for 2 hours and 14 minutes. So let's see what everyone's saying. I'm just catching up with the chat right now. Oh, I'm glad you guys, these lives help you. I really do. And I love connecting with you. Oh, you I feel the same way about you guys. You're gonna make me emotional. Stop. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, wait. LB says, I'm not worried. Where are you? Of any autoimmune disorders. Guess I need to deep dive and figure out some things. Yes, because that's what I picked up just by quickly scanning and tuning into you. So I would check it out. Check your thyroid first, right? Hypothyroidism or hypo. Just check your thyroid, your TSH levels. I would start there. Thank you guys. Stage, I hope that resonate with you and creating space for this. That's so helpful. We'll be doing these a lot more often. So, Christina, okay. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I really appreciate you. You can reach out to me on Instagram, on, by email. Everything is linked anyways down below in the description box. On Instagram, follow me there. And also follow me on TikTok. I want to reach 1,000. So I'll be able to do live. So I can do some TikTok live readings there too. That's the whole goal. And help me reach 4,000. And don't forget that I'm going to be dropping some merch soon. You're going to love that. You're going to love the merch. I have some fabulous ideas, data. You're going to love those with the big deck energies coming your way. You guys, I love you. You're awesome. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your spirit, your soul, your mind, your emotions, and your heart. Okay? We're here together. We have one another. We're just heading towards big, beautiful, different dimension. And I can't friggin' wait. Love you all, you guys. Bye.